Welcome to Profit Guru. I'm Cassandra Barney. Recently, I posted a video sharing with you guys 5 great methods for sourcing. Today, I want to dive a little deeper into one of those methods to show you how I personally source online. So if you're new here, take a second to hit that subscribe button if you want to learn more about how to sell on Amazon and how to make profit online in general. But if you didn't get a chance to check out the video of the 5 different ways to source, I'm going to link it right above. One of those methods involved storefront stalking on Amazon. So I'm going to dig a little deeper into that today to show you exactly what that entails. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is head to Amazon. In the search bar, I literally just kind of pop in whatever comes to mind. So cheese crackers is right there. Let's just go with that. It takes a second for mine to load because I have different extensions. So some of the extensions I'll show you real quick that are helpful. All of these are free, and this is what I personally use for extensions. So I have some helium-10, some Keepa, some FBA calculators. Rakuten is going to be a big one for sourcing online. And then some other Amazon ones here. So all of these extensions really help me to dig a little deeper into the listings to make sure that it's a good buy. So for example, really quick, before I even click on something, I can see its bestseller rank. I can see variations, how many sellers are on it, and the fulfillment method. So when I'm doing storefront stalking, all I'm going to do is look for a product that I think I might want to sell, and then I'm going to click into it. So for example, these crackers here, I want to find one that has a lot of sellers on it. So let's click here. The crackers itself is not what I'm worried about. What I want to do is try to find a seller who has a ton of inventory, because then I'm going to source through their inventory. Now, typically, a seller is not going to sell something that they haven't found that brings them back a profit already. So by doing this, you're really saving yourself a lot of time. All of the items that the seller sells should be bringing you back a profit. So now you just need to figure out where to source it from to also sell it and make a profit on. So I'm going to come down where it says new 30, and then I'm going to see all of the sellers. Now right here, I'm looking for a seller that has good ratings. They're a good seller. And this one looks good, 1,000 different ratings. So they probably have a lot of inventory. This seller has 15,000. So let's just click in and check out their products. Now from this page, I'm going to come here to the products tab. Now I'm just going to browse through it for a second to see if it actually looks like items that I would want to source myself to sell. Got a lot of noodles. So this does seem to be an arbitrage seller just from the variety of stuff that they're selling. So what I can do next if I want to take a deeper look, well, one thing I could do is I could just start sourcing this stuff by hand. I can say, okay, saran cling wrap. Then I can go to Google and type in that saran cling wrap to see where I can purchase it from. But the fastest way to do this is to go into tactical arbitrage. Now, tactical arbitrage does cost money, but it is going to save you so much time. So what you're going to do if you have a tactical arbitrage account is head over there after you found a store. And now you're going to want to come up to reverse search. Now down a little bit on the page, you're going to see seller ID. So go back to that page of Amazon products from that seller, and we're going to get their seller ID to copy it right into here. Now the seller ID is just right up here. So right here, this where the numbers and letters are, that's their seller ID. So I'm going to copy that. And then I'm just going to paste it right here into the search bar. This is going to source all of the items that seller has, and it's going to match it to anywhere online that I can purchase it from that is going to bring me back a profit on. So this is super powerful. It is going to save me, if I wanted to source all of those items by hand, that would probably literally take me days to do. This is going to do it for me in very little time. You can see just how powerful it is that you actually are limited to the number of times you're able to do this per day. So now all you need to do is click search. Because it does take time to run through the data, I'm going to come to a list that I already had sourcing, and then we can look at it together. So this search right here, you can see that it checked 27,000 items that this specific seller is selling, and it was able to find 302 of them that it thinks is going to bring me back a profit. So now we'll view the data. Now there's kind of a lot going on here, and it can look intimidating at first, but once you know what you're looking for, the process does get faster. So right here, I have my quantity. This is the product image of where I would be buying it from and the Amazon image. So that's the very first thing I look at. I want to make sure that it is an exact match, because a lot of the times tactical arbitrage messes up and it doesn't match things up exactly. Now I can see the profit I'd be making, the ROI, how many estimated sales it's making per month, and I can come over a little further to look at the chart and the history. Now, there's a lot more if you want to dig even deeper into the data where you can go with it. But that's really where I stick to when I'm just scrolling through really fast. I'm going to make sure that it matches. I want to see a nice profit of at least $4 back. And I want to make sure that it's selling each month. Sometimes I'll look at an item and the profit looks really good, but it's only selling like one item a month. That's not going to be worth the time. So keep on scrolling. So let's see what we have. We have some L'Oreal Overworked Hair Buddy. The image looks the same. So now I'm going to pull them up and look a little further. So the store that it found to source it from for the cheapest price right now is Walgreens. It's pulling up. And it looks like it's 1.7 ounce for $4.19. Now let's head over to the Amazon listing and see if that's the same. So we have 1.7 ounce, $4.19, but this is a pack of 5. So if I pull up the calculator really quick, for 19 each, 5 of them, $20.95 before tax. So you can see the sell price is at $23. That means that I would not be making a profit on this item. So I'm going to X them out and on to the next. The Natural Dentist All-in-One, I'd have to get 3 of them. So buying 3 of them, ROI of 93%. Let's see if it actually matches up. I don't really see how I'd be making a profit on this so far. I can see that for a 3-pack, it's going for $16.99. But the sourcing place, the vitamin shop, I've never actually sourced from here before. They're on clearance for $1.99. So actually, that probably would bring back a profit, but here's the problem. Delivery options temporarily out of stock. So this item is also a no-go. Let's keep looking at the list. So you can see how this does speed up the process. I mean, it's sourcing it, it's finding the store, it's telling me there's a profit. But just because it's bringing it up doesn't mean that it's actually a good product. 6 of them here. I like things to bundle together, but I don't like to have to get like a ton of them. So like having to get 6 of them, I'd probably rather look for another listing. This is something good to point out. So while I'm scrolling, I noticed that on this chart, I see a ton of orange. It's pretty much all orange right here. That means that's Amazon. So if Amazon is on the listing, I typically don't even look any further because most of the time I'm just not going to be able to compete with Amazon. They're able to drop the price significantly and they don't really like to share the buy box. So right here, Amazon's on that. I wouldn't even consider it. Looks like some arthritis gel. The image looks to be the same, quantity of 1. Pretty nice profit, 51% ROI, and it's selling 35. All right, let's dig a little deeper into this. I also don't see Amazon over here. That's a good thing. So the sourcing place, it's pulling up as Target. Something else as an extension, the Rakuten. I like how it pops up on every site that I go to. Target doesn't usually give good cash back, but a lot of other sites do. So having the Rakuten, if you are going to be doing online arbitrage, can bring you back a lot of money. So we have 3.5 ounces, $18.79. 3.5 ounces, and it's selling for $17.97. So clearly that's not going to bring us a profit. And the second thing I see right here is I have a limitation to sell on this anyways, because I would need to be ungated in OTC, which I'm not. So This listing also no good. And this is how it goes a lot of the days when you're sourcing. You're not just going to, even using tactical arbitrage to help save you time, you're not just going to find bam, 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 listing after listing that's bringing you back profit. It still takes a lot of tedious time and effort to sift through all of these listings that it's pulled up. So hopefully we'll be able to at least find one right here together. Something else that I notice is if the ROI looks too good to be true, it typically is too good to be true. Like a 287% return, that's just unheard of. Grandma's Lye soap. Grandma's Pure soap. Let's check it out. So it's pulling it up from Ace, 3% cash back. For 6 ounces, we'd be paying $5.99. 6 ounces, it's saying $28.70. Oh, but, right, it's sounding good, but if you go a little further, now I see it's a pack of 6. But over here, tactical arbitrage didn't catch that. They put it as a pack of 1. So that's why the ROI looks so high. It's not actually a 1 pack, it's a 6 pack. So that is not a match. Same thing here. See how it's 597% return? There's no way. So they're catching it as a quantity of a 1 pack, but the actual Amazon listing, it has to be for a multi-pack. That listing right there, dominated by Amazon. Carmex, okay. Oh, quantity of 6. You have to buy 6 of them, and then your return is only 30%. Not really about investing in items like that. Here, I would need 3 of them, 18 ounces each. That's getting on the heavy side. So I would want to stay away from that. That's too heavy for me personally to want to sell because weight definitely eats into your shipping. If the shipping is higher, now that's eating into your profit. So the lighter the item, the better. So these items really aren't great from the seller's shop. Personally, I don't think, but that's just how the life goes of an Amazon sourcer. Some days you will find amazing listings back to back, so much profit to be made. And other days you will sift through for hours and really not find much. But nonetheless, this is still a super powerful sourcing method. The fact that this software can scan all of that seller's stuff, it is a very powerful way to source that I have found a ton of profit, especially on replenishable items. Okay, let's check this out. So it looks like a quantity of 1. Good profit, good return, selling a decent amount. So this would come from Vitacost, 3% cash back, $7.87 for 860 milligrams. Let's see if it's a match for the Amazon listing. Oh, and actually, we don't even have to go any further because we have an IP alert here that popped up. So this means that this brand is known to issue alerts to arbitrage sellers. Basically what these are is the brand is telling the arbitrage seller, you don't have the right to sell my product. You need to stop immediately and get rid of your inventory. So investing in some IP alert software is amazing because had this have worked out and been an item that did bring back those profits for me, I would have bought it and I would have sent it into Amazon. Then they would have issued me with this IP alert, which means that I would have had to remove all of the items, and too many IP alerts look really bad for the account health on your Amazon account. So definitely investing in some IP alert software is worth it. Here we have some Palmolive, Pure and Clean. So this appears to be different looking, but what happens is products and brands update their packaging. So even though it looks a little different, if it is still the exact same product and it's just that the packaging has been updated, I still go ahead and purchase those items. All right, so we have for $3.58 here, 32.5 ounces. 32.5 ounces. Oh, 3-pack. Did tactical arbitrage pick that up? I don't think so. Let's double check. And it didn't. It picked this up as a 1-pack. So that's going to be no good. Okay, so something else to show you. Right here, how it says there's 34 sales. That doesn't mean that it's actually for this product. Let me show you what I mean by that. So if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that there's actually 4 different variations of this item that's selling on this listing. So how do you know if you should sell the 1 pack, the 2 pack, the 3, or the 4? Which one's getting the most sales? What you're going to do is come down a little bit, and I have this free Keepa extension here, and you're going to click on the variations tab. This is going to bring up those 4 different listings, and it's going to tell me which one is getting the most sales. So right here on the ratings, I can see that the one right here with the trophy, that one has the most ratings and is getting the most sales. So if I did want to jump on this listing, the most successful way to do that would be to jump onto the pack of 2. Hopefully this was helpful for you to see how you can storefront stock to find good products that sell on Amazon. If you're interested in trying out tactical arbitrage, look down in the description and I'll have a link there for you so that you can get an extended 10-day trial to try tactical arbitrage for completely free. And the code for it is Hustler10. If you found value in this video, go ahead and subscribe to our channel because we put out videos like this each and every week. So I will see you on the next video. Bye.